Lonnie, where are we today? Look at this view behind you.
I don't know, where are we?
Where are we?
I just fell asleep in the car and you got us here, so I
Is
don't know.
this New York?
It looks like it.
Wow.
I didn't fall asleep in the car.
Today, unexpectedly, we found ourselves in New York, in the heart of Manhattan.
Unexpectedly.
Sort of unexpectedly.
I expected it for a few weeks now.
Because we are going to report from the Fancy Food Show. Zaparkowaliśmy sobie w takim fajnym miejscu na samym wybrzeżu dzisiaj, skąd rozpościera się doskonały widok na środkowy Manhattan. Nigdy tu wcześniej nie parkowaliśmy i jest nawet taniej niż gdzie indziej, co w Nowym Jorku nie jest takie proste do znalezienia, tańszy parking. The trade-off for the less expensive parking is we have to walk a little bit, like 3 blocks I think, so it's not so bad.
A speedboat.
Speedboat.
To the see?
This is a really beautiful day, by the way. It's nice and warm, a little on the hot side, especially when you walk on concrete, but it's nowhere near what happened last year. You guys have to check that episode if you didn't see it. It was named 120 degrees on SEPTA train because we picked the hottest day of the year to go to the Fancy Food Show, so at least it's not that bad this time. It's warm and I am starting to sweat, but it's not like
Look at
hellishly hot.
Look at this long way we have to walk. I wonder if we should have gone around that block to go to the front of the building.
Now we're kind of pressed for time because it's less than 2 hours left in today's show day. We got to New York too late today. We're going to start with seeing people that we already work with, which is...
Hi. Wigs, Lonnie, how are you? I'm great.
Hi, I'm David.
David, hey, great to
Pleasure.
meet you. I'm Ryan Close, I'm the brand manager for Artisan Kettle. Artisan Kettle is an organic baking chocolate brand. We have 12 different varieties, all in a stand-up resealable pouch, 8 that are allergen-free. And we're sold at retailers across the country and are usually the best priced organic in the market. Last year in 2018, we won Best New Product for our Bittersweet Baking Bar. That was our first year submitting. And then this year we won 2 awards for our organic peppermint chips. So both Best New Product and the silver for the baking category.
Hello. I actually stopped by because I saw peppermint chips, the organic peppermint chips, and I always make ice cream during Christmas. And most flavors of the peppermint are just not true. They always taste artificial. And even the white chocolate is pure. It tastes so clean and so delicious. So I'm new to the brand, but I complimented and I was asked to say, very nice, thank you.
Most white chocolates aren't real.
You can tell by
They're usually kind of a combination of milk and sugar. We're using real cocoa butter, so it kind of gives it that natural tint of cocoa butter. It's really smooth and buttery. Most are just going to be kind of sugary and sweet. Yeah, so you're competing against every other brand that submits, and it's a blind taste test with industry experts that are kind of in charge of every category. So we send them just the product, no packaging. They get a brief description of ingredients, and that's it. And then they taste, they compare you against all the other entrants. And, so really, like, it's very pure judging. They don't know who they're trying.
And experts in the food industry.
Yeah, so
Like, who are some of the judges, for instance?
I'd have to look at their names, but people you'd recognize from the Food Network or different kind of baking shows, culinary chefs, people that buy for other categories or retailers, people that know these categories pretty well.
It was nice finally meeting you in person, and we hope
Thank you, Blani. Thank you, David. Thanks for stopping by. We're excited to see our content.
Przyjechałyśmy z firmy Dary Natury, która znajduje się we wschodniej części Polski, to jest województwo podlaskie. No i jesteśmy producentem ekologicznej żywności, ekologicznych herbat, przypraw, ziół głównie. Oprócz tego produkujemy oleje tłoczone na zimno, różne przetwory, pesta, pasty, także różnorodność jest wszelaka. No i ja akurat zajmuję się eksportem w naszej firmie, a koleżanka działem marketingu.
No jak firma trafiła, jak Pani trafiłyście tutaj do Nowego Jorku?
Generalnie nasze produkty sprzedajemy już kilka lat w Stanach Zjednoczonych, głównie prawda Chicago, bo tam mieści się największa liczba Polonii.
Nie, no Nowy Jork przecież...
Nowy Jork
siły,
również, właśnie
siła.
chciałam to powiedzieć. Nowy Jork jako właśnie kolejno bardzo duże miasto, gdzie ta Polonia się znajduje, więc nasze produkty już tutaj się znajdują, ale żeby poszerzyć kręgi tutaj sprzedaży, chciałyśmy przyjechać do Nowego Jorku, aby pokazać bardziej nasze nowości, które prawda weszły w tym roku, które się pojawiły, aby móc tego prawda konsumenta zapoznać, dystrybutora zapoznać również z naszymi produktami.
Czyli tutaj na Fancy Food Show jesteście pierwszy raz?
Pierwszy raz. Tak, pierwszy raz. Tak.
I co Pani by polecała jako taki flagowy produkt może, który powinniśmy skosztować dzisiaj, albo kilka produktów?
A jeżeli chodzi o taki flagowy produkt, to jest to
Który się cieszy największym zainteresowaniem akurat
Tak.
na tych targach, to są herbatki na patyku.
Tak, mamy
Herbatki na
6,
patyku.
Dokładnie.
tak, 6 różnych rodzajów, więc każdy znajdzie dla siebie coś dobrego.
Czyli to się po prostu do szklaneczki
Tak,
dokładnie.
Nawet nie do
i zalewa
szklaneczki,
wrzątku?
do większego dzbanka,
A.
więc to jest nawet na 2-3 osoby, prawda? Można przygotować z tego napar
No
ziołowy.
niesamowita sprawa i to te herbatki z Polski są.
Tak,
Oczywiście.
Wszystkie
tak?
zioła są zbierane właśnie w Polsce, przygotowywane specjalnie, suszone w odpowiednich warunkach.
Konkretnie w Państwa rejonie? Czy...
Tak, konkretnie w naszym rejonie. Właśnie z tego też słynie nasza firma, że prawda, produkty zbieramy głównie w naszym rejonie i używamy prawda, do produkcji tych oto tutaj wszelakich produktów.
Have you been here to New York City before?
No, it's the first time in New York, in America even.
Wow.
Yes.
Is it what you imagined it to be, or is it?
Actually, it was my little dream to come here and to visit this city and all America because it's a beautiful country and a lot of to see it. So it's really amazing.
How long are you going to be visiting? Do you have time to go see stuff?
We have actually one day to see something, but after the show, also we are going somewhere to see some places to use this time the best as we can.
When you were talking to her, you just said the name of our YouTube channel. We are going somewhere.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
You haven't seen it before?
No.
No?
No.
We have a lot of
We are going somewhere.
Oh, perfect.
we have a lot of videos about America and Poland and our visit to Poland from last year and the year before. So I think you'll like it.
Yes,
so now
I
you're
will
going to be
follow
on it.
for sure.
I really like that we were able to do a Polish accent again and meet somebody in person. Aren't you glad, Bonnie?
Yeah, they were really nice. And now we have to go visit them in Poland. We have a new destination.
Yes, we can make business connections too.
Yes. How are you?
We had to stop here and say hi. So how have your candles been going?
They're good. So now we have these displays, countertop displays, which we didn't have before. And we've got the single candles, so we're really excited about those. And so, and we've had some really, I'm like, I so don't want to be and we've had some really good opportunities. So we've shipped to places that we haven't been in before and at a bigger volume, so it's exciting.
Do you feel tired?
Not as bad as you would think because we slept long enough this morning.
We weren't supposed to say that. We woke up at the break of dawn and came straight to New York and had a very busy day. Seriously though, we were at the food show for only 2 hours, but it feels like we achieved what we came for, and somehow we're still pretty tired because yesterday was the wedding, basically, and that's why. So now we're ending this day in Washington Square, where like hundreds of movies were shot, and it's a pretty spot in New York, and everybody's chilled and relaxed, and now we're gonna sit down.
Name one movie.
Moonlight.
Well, have a nice life.
Yeah, that one.
Okay. On that hole looks way more interesting than me.
I think you're more interesting than the seagull.
Look at it though.